It's going worldwide. Dirty water.
I love that dirty water TV.
Love that dirty water TV.
I love that dirty water.
I love that dirty water TV. I really do.
The best.
Welcome to Dirty Water TV. I'm Lori Tyler Christensen.
And I'm Julia Scaparrotti, and tonight's show is from the brand new Tiki Rock on 2 Broad Street, which was formerly The Place.
This is a Polynesian-inspired venue that has inventive cocktails to go along with amazing classic Polynesian food.
We have a great show for you tonight.
And here's what's on tap.
Kayla Harity sits down with Chappaquiddick star Jason Clark and director John Curran.
And we're off to the Wahlburgers Impossible Burger launch at Boston Wahlburgers.
We're going to head down to Lincoln, Rhode Island to R1 Karting and the grand opening of Fuel Restaurant and Sports Bar.
And we'll go inside Tiki Rock and try some of their amazing handcrafted cocktails.
But first, we'll head to Lear Irish Pub for a St. Paddy's Day celebration, all thanks to Bushmills Red Irish Whiskey.
And that's tonight's big ticket, brought to you by Higgs Tickets.
Hey everyone, we are at Lear on Boylston Street for the Bushmills Boys on the Bus tour, where Bushmills Irish Whiskey and the gentleman behind the iconic New York City bar, the Dead Rabbit, are going to show us how to have a proper St. Patrick's Day celebration. Let's head inside and see what it's all about. Tonight at Lear on Boylston Street, one of Boston's most proper Irish bars, Bushmills Irish Whiskey and the owners of the ridiculously popular New York City bar, the Dead Rabbit, have rolled into town to help Bostonians celebrate St. Paddy's Day the way it was meant to be celebrated. All right, we are here with Sean Muldoon, Jack McGarry from the world-famous Dead Rabbit in New York City. Tell us, when you were coming up with the concept, putting the bar together, did you ever think it would get to be as just sort of famous as it is today?
I mean, I definitely knew we were going to change things in the industry, but if you'd have told me how big the bar got and some of the opportunities that we've got from opening a bar, I would have thought that it would have been a bit far-fetched.
We ran a bar in Belfast before we came to America, and it was voted the world's best cocktail bar. But we sort of didn't get any further. It was like we had this amazing bar with all these awards, but it was basically the opportunity that sold it to us to come and give up everything back there.
Fresh off a trip to Chicago and soon to be returning to their own New York City digs, the tour was created out of their own dissatisfaction of how the holiday is portrayed in the U.S.
When you come here, it's a little bit much. It's a little bit over the top. So it's not tradition the way we do things back home.
So they teamed up with Bushmills and embarked on the Boys on Tour bus road trip, visiting key North American markets in Chicago, Boston, and New York City. Jack, what makes Bushmills such an excellent whiskey?
Well, we have a whole heritage of reasons why. But I think one of the best reasons right now, just look around you. This is the beauty of Bushmills. It brings people together.
The invite-only celebration required the media and hospitality industry players to turn in their orange wigs and shamrocks they once used to observe St. Paddy's Day with, in exchange for a proper dram of Bushmills Irish whiskey, proper food, and a real Irish good time. What's that experience been like teaming up with Bushmills?
It's been phenomenal, to be honest with you. Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, I definitely foresee this as being a thing we're going to continue into next year and the year after. I mean, we're very, very impressed with everything we've done so far, for sure.
So one of the most common things that's said is that we're not the best because we're the oldest, but we're the oldest because we're the best. So our whiskey stands true, and I'd say we ask anyone here tonight, they'll agree with us.
Those guys certainly know how to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. You can't go wrong with a great Irish whiskey like Bushmills, a great feast, and some great friends. Myself, I'm going to enjoy this great Irish coffee right now. From Lear, I'm Kevin Flight for Dirty Water Media. Slante.
That's tonight's big ticket, brought to you by Higgs Tickets. Here's what else is going on around town.
Hi,
right, I'm Higgs, so call me, get tickets, and be part of the action.
Thanks, Kevin. And now on to another St. Patty's Day celebration.
Caitlin Martinson reports from Faneuil Hall, all thanks to Budweiser.
It is St. Patrick's Day in Boston, and that only means one thing. These Bostonians are ready for some shenanigans. So we're following around Budweiser today on their annual St. Patrick's Day tour. They have the bagpipes, they have the swag, and they have that ice cold beer. Let's go party. What made you choose Boston?
The people, for sure.
We're from Long Island.
So what made you come to Boston for St. Patrick's Day?
Here's it's the #1 spot to go to for St. Patty's Day. So here we are.
All right, where are you from?
London.
What brings you to Boston?
Patty's Day. Yep.
She came from London to celebrate St. Patrick's Day in Boston. Yes. What made you do that?
Always wanted to. Never been to Ireland, so come Boston.
So you came to Boston from North Carolina.
We drove all the way to Boston for this party.
If you can't be in Dublin, Boston's the next best.
You can't beat St. Patrick's Day in the best city in the world.
Sure.
In Northern America, we have the best St. Patrick's Day anywhere in the country, guaranteed.
How's your St. Patrick's Day going? Awesome! What are you drinking tonight?
Bud Light.
Oh, Dilly Dilly. Dilly Dilly.
It's my birthday!
Happy birthday!
Toronto, Canada, love Boston, having a great time. Terrence Patrick Joseph Summers.
The party is still going on here at Hennessy's. What are you drinking?
Bud Light, obviously.
Do you love Bud Light?
Oh, here. Can you see me? I'm delighted with life. I'm Bud Light.
All the bars in Boston, what made you choose this bar specifically today?
Honestly, the people are great. They're so welcoming. They just want you to have a good time. I had to choose this bar.
I prayed this morning, and Jesus told me there will be a white bowl at the hall, and I knew what that meant.
Drink a lot and you're okay, because you can just go into confessional and get forgiven later.
Bud Lights are very cheap. It's a great time to be in Boston. It's amazing.
That's it, dirty water. Much love, dirty water.
Well, there you go, folks. Another amazing St. Patrick's Day in Boston for the books.
And when it falls on a Saturday, it goes to epic proportions. And the Boston Budweiser tour continues.
Happy St. Patrick's Day!
There's not a lot of senators that are charged with manslaughter that go on to become president.
Up next, we'll go inside the movie Chappaquiddick with star Jason Clarke.
And later, we'll go inside Tiki Rock. That's when Dirty Water TV returns. Welcome back to Dirty Water TV. I'm Lori Kyler Christensen.
And I'm Julia Scaparrotti, and tonight's show is from the brand new Tiki Rock located on 2 Broad Street. And this place actually used to be the place, completely changed in here, whole new vibe. Now it's a Polynesian vibe. I mean, this place really has a lot of history here.
Now, speaking of history, our own Kayla Harity got a chance to sit down with the lead actor and the director of Chappaquiddick.
My dad once said to me, tragedy has a way of defining people. Cripples some people till they curl up into a ball.
So, welcome back to Massachusetts.
Thank you.
I know you had a screening last night on the Vineyard. How did that go?
It's good, really good.
Great.
Were you nervous that you're screening in Massachusetts with
one exit?
Yeah, exactly.
on a snowed-in island, yeah, with only no planes going out. Yeah,
it was a little nerve-wracking, but good. I mean, it was packed, both screenings, and a really lively debate. And what surprised us was there was a ton of people in the audience that were there when it actually happened. So,
in that casting choice where you had a lot of comedic actors in it.
Yeah, when I read the script, it was weird. Like, it had this very strange tone where it started as a tragedy and then it evolved in this almost farce. And I found myself laughing at these scenes and then being kind of appalled that I was laughing at them. And I really wanted to capture that in the film, that evolving tone. And I wanted actors that I knew could play both ends of the spectrum, you know, nail it dramatically, but also bring some comic timing, deadpan timing.
What about for you? Any difficult scenes that were just...
Yeah. Ted, you know, struggling with what's right in his heart, in his mind, with his family, with Mary Jo, with everybody. I mean, it's a rough 10 days, you know. I mean, I love that scene we did with the kite flying, you know, down at the beach. You know, we wanted some kind of feeling that, you know, that he'd gone and found one of Jack's old jumpers and put it on, you know. I mean, he's just, at this point in history, he's got nobody. His father's had a stroke and his 3 brothers are dead. And he's killed a woman and he's trying to find his way to do what's right and didn't.
What was the pressure like making this movie about such a prominent family?
Well, for me, it was, from a director's standpoint, was following the script, which was born out of fact as much as, you know, the writers could discern it.
A lot of pressure to, you know, once again, to get it right, to be believable, for the audience to accept me as Ted Kennedy.
This family perseveres. We have a true compass and we follow it. 5, 4, 3.
Moses had a temper. Peter betrayed Jesus. I have Chappaquiddick.
Moses had a temper, but he never left a girl at the bottom of the Red Sea.
Thanks, Kayla. Joining us now is Chris, the general manager here at Tiki Rock. Thanks for having us, Chris.
Thank you for coming.
So if someone has never been to Tiki Rock, how would you describe it to them?
It's an escape from Boston, an escape from everyday life. We take you to a new place.
Speaking, now new places, this is all new, correct? Who devised all of this?
Yes, this is all new, our menu. We just opened a few weeks ago, so.
Now tell us a little bit about what we got here.
Okay, so up front here we have our Polynesian Super Burger. It's Angus beef with a slice of ham, pickled pineapple, and a little bit of goat cheese on there. Next to that is our 5-spice St. Louis ribs. Then right in front here we have some great sushi selection. So this is our volcano roll.
Volcano
seafood
roll.
Salad in the middle there with avocado, shrimp tempura. Then over here is our poo-poo platter.
What's this? I want to try this.
Those are our crab rangoons. We make them in-house, real crab meat. You'll never want to have another crab rangoon again after eating that.
Is he correct?
That is so good.
Good.
So, all right. Now I've heard.
So we've all been waiting for.
I've heard that you're going to light something on fire, and I can't wait. So tell us all about it.
This is called the rum barrel. So it's a blend of different rums coming together and just delicious drink.
So Chris, we just lit that cocktail on fire. Can you tell us about the other ones that we have on the table?
Certainly. So this is the Scrumdiddlyumptious. It's made with strawberry and long pepper and some of our house-made rums. And then over here in our tiki mug is one of my favorites, the Jet Pilot. Great tropical drink from the old world of tiki.
All right, thanks for having us, Chris.
Cheers.
Cheers to us. Cheers to you, and let's eat all of this food. Up next, the Impossible Burger at Wahlburgers.
That's when Dirty Water TV from Tiki Rock returns.
It's Russo. I'm on the road with Tony Orlando and Bruce Springsteen. Did we dig the show tonight?
Fun, hysterical.
All right, you heard it right there. The champs right there. I'm Russo. I'm on the road.
Welcome back to Dirty Water TV. I'm Julia Scaparrotti.
And I'm Lori Kyler Christensen. And our girl Deanna is at Wahlburgers checking out the Impossible Burger, which is a burger made of plants, but tastes just like a real burger.
How do they do that?
I don't know, but I'm so excited to check it out.
A new meatless burger is making its debut here in Boston tonight as Wahlburgers introduces their new plant-based burger. Let's go take a bite. That's right, a plant-based burger that can satisfy hungry meat lovers' appetites has hit the menu at Wahlburgers restaurants across the nation.
What Paul would call a gift from the gods.
The uber-popular burger joint owned by Chef Paul Wahlberg and his Hollywood-famous brothers Mark and Donnie has teamed up with California-based Impossible Foods to bring their popular Impossible Burger patties to Wahlburgers.
It's not just slapping a bunch of vegetables together, it's understanding exactly in molecular terms what you need to create that magic of meat.
We went through a lot of different options. None of them were really satisfactory. But then we got to the Impossible Burger, tried it, and for Paul, that was a wow. And for all of us, it was a wow because it was like, wow, this really looks like, eats like meat, but it's not. At that point, it really became about having Paul turn it into his own.
How do you think, 1 out of 10, how did Paul Wahlberg do with your version, or his own version of your Impossible Burger?
How did he do? Well, I thought it was awesome. Good job, Paul.
Since 2016, these 100% meatless burgers have taken the vegan world by storm for their ability to mimic the taste, smell, and the bleed of traditional burgers. And leave it to Wahlburgers to put their own twist on this burger. Each 4-ounce patty is topped with smoked cheddar, caramelized onions, chili spiced tomatoes, lettuce, and Wahlburgers' own homemade wall sauce. Well, I know I'm sold on Wahlburgers' new Impossible Burger, which is amazingly delicious and proves that it's not impossible to eat a burger and be healthy at the same time. Reporting for Dirty Water TV, I'm Deanna Bonomo.
Thanks, Deanna. That looked like a lot of fun. You know what else is a lot of fun? Go-karts. And our girl Kayla Harity was at R1 Karting in Lincoln, Rhode Island.
The fastest indoor karting track has just got a whole lot better. Fuel Restaurant and Sports Bar is now open, and we are here at the grand opening. Let's go put the pedal to the metal.
Who would have thought premium food above a karting track? Not me, but you know, we've done it here.
Featuring both adult and junior tracks, R1 Indoor Karting has been open for just 1 year now. However, they just added more than 16,000 square feet to their second floor to make way for a whole new entertainment center that includes bowling, billiards, a full-service bar and restaurant, and private event space.
I have a capacity of 451 people. So we build this also as a standalone restaurant so people can just enjoy it. We put a bar in the middle so you can see each other, and behind you can see the go-karts racing around.
This, the fastest indoor track in America, is the only track in New England with amenities like bowling, billiards, and upscale food and drink.
It's a great party spot. There's private rooms and event spaces for up to 200 people, but for adults to have fun with food and drinks and karting, and there's kids, there's a junior track too, and there's bowling, so it's a kind of place I can go on a girls' night, I could take my family to, so it's awesome.
The environmentally friendly carts can be adjusted for speed for first-time riders and children, and the climate-controlled indoor space is perfect for year-round fun.
What you have here is you've got a mushroom fig pizza. We take a fig base and then we add some fresh triple mushroom blend on top of there with some balsamic glaze and fresh arugula. We have a beautiful Forza Forni oven that puts pizzas out in about 2 minutes. The consistency in them, and it's just the tastiness. And then we have the R1 burger. We sampled many different styles of meats. We went from prime and choice and Angus. We landed on a Schweidensons when we did a blind test, and actually, believe it or not, tasted better than prime Angus chuck. We hand form the patties. We add North Country Smokehouse bacon, and then we take fresh cheddar cheese, aged Vermont cheddar cheese, and we do a split top brioche bun. We really tried to complement American fare, familiar foods, and really take it a step up a notch.
The entertainment center here is the perfect destination right here in New England. So whether you are racing the tracks, bowling a few strikes, or perfecting your eating and drinking game, it is definitely the perfect night out. Reporting for Dirty Water TV, I'm Kayla Harity.
Up next, we'll wrap things up from Tiki Rock. That's when Dirty Water TV returns.
Welcome back to Dirty Water TV. I'm Lori Kyla Christensen.
I'm Julia Scaparrotti, and unfortunately, we got to close the show. The show's over. But this would not have happened without Chris and his team from Tiki Rock. Thank you so much for having us. I can't believe that this used to be the place.
I know, the place.
What
the
a
place to be.
And SJ, what memories do you have from this place?
Oh my God, all my memories from this place. You know, a bunch of friends opened this place together. We had every celebrity and athlete in here in the town. I remember I almost got in a fight with that Philadelphia Flyers guy. But, you know, because he was taking all his clothes off late night. But that's a whole nother story. But listen, we wish Chris and everyone at Tiki Rock the best of luck. They did a great job. As Billy Fairweather said, it's the best build out of all time. Congratulations to them, and we'll be in a lot.
You know, that's not just the only place to be. There's another place to be, and that's dirtywatermedia.com. Like us on Facebook, Instagram, all social media. You know, we have a saying here at Dirty Water TV. The weekend may be over,
but the party never ends.
Here on
Dirty Water TV.